Hi and welcome to your City Vision update. It's been a while since our last update, so there's a lot happened here at City Vision. As you know, we've been working hard to develop an ecosystem for city transformation based around some core concepts, key people, a framework process and digital technology. And we are now on the road to share these with cities around the UK and abroad. Tony shared some of this at the ICCC conference earlier this year. There, we met Simon Teague, who said that his heart was racing when he heard it because he resonated so much with our vision. Simon invited us to Canterbury, where God has been preparing the ground for Christians to work together in a more unified way to impact their city. We visited Canterbury in early May, and it was truly a God-ordained and guided trip. Simon introduced us to King James, pastor of Favour House Church. We were warmly welcomed and important connections were made. In both Tony and King's talks, the main theme was New Commandment Love. Later in May, Tony and Dennis visited the US, where they met some key influential people and they were pleased with how well the vision and process were received. It was a fruitful trip and they are preparing to go again in September to work on the next steps with the people that they met there. Our next destination was Chelmsford, where we were hosted by Phil Hannam at Life Church. Again, it was great to meet people with a heart for their city, and we were so blessed that Simon and King travelled all the way from Canterbury at short notice to be there with us. They shared their insights and learnings and also heard from the experiences of those in Chelmsford. It was a beautiful example of a city washing the feet of another city. Following Chelmsford, we visited Chesham in July for a wonderful conference hosted by OBA called Mobilization of City Changers. Tony, Dennis, Phil Hannam, King James and Akhtar all shared their insights on city transformation. The talks encouraged people to look at the city through a new lens, to start to partner with where God is moving in their city and recognise their role and calling in it. People left inspired and excited to go back to their cities and to serve in their local communities. We're looking forward to our next destination in Portsmouth on the 29th of August, hosted by Daniel Harmon. After that, we'll be going to Bath, Sheffield, Leeds and Wakefield. If you would like to explore a possible visit to your city or town, then please contact us via the email below. We are still meeting regularly with leaders from Leeds, Sheffield and Wakefield, as well as with our city facilitators from across the UK. These gatherings are building momentum as cities continue to learn from one another, and we're looking forward to soon enhancing our communication and planning using our new digital platform. Following meetings with Tracy Brabin, the Mayor of West Yorkshire, Movement for Recovery, under the umbrella of Gather, are carrying out a city mapping survey. This will help us to be better informed on what the church is already doing to meet the needs of our cities, and to look at what more we can do together with civic and health organisations for the betterment of our cities. In Vision Wakefield, we've recently been blessed with a wonderful team of 50 young evangelists from Latvia. They felt called to come over to London and to Wakefield to share the good news of Jesus with the people here. They came a few weeks ago and for 2 days they brought creativity, life and joy to the centre of Wakefield. And there was a noticeable atmosphere of peace as they worshipped in the main square. People looked curiously on, many received prayer and gave their lives to Jesus. Some churches of Vision Wakefield hosted the group and held gospel events in the evenings. The event was not only inspiring, but it was an eye-opening experience for Vision Wakefield and caused us to ask questions around evangelism and discipleship, whether we're doing enough, what more we could do, and what kind of follow-up we have in place for new believers in the city. Please keep us in prayer as we tackle these questions together in Wakefield. At City Vision, we've been enjoying hearing from a variety of speakers for online breakfasts on the last Friday of every month, 8 till 9 a.m, hosted by OBA. We look forward to hearing from Tim Simpson on Friday the 30th of August. Exciting things are happening in Africa as OBA Wynell and their team are going to Uganda for a women's conference in September. Wynell and her team will then go from there to Tanzania for another women's conference. They'll come back with an update for us, and I'm sure many testimonies of praise and miracles. We continue to pray for our cities and for the world at large as things are heating up with violence, riots, political unrest, and wars. Join us on Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays at 8:30 till 9 a.m. to stand in the gap together and pray. As always, it's been a busy few months here, as we're sure it has been for you too. Thank you for your continued support, and do share with us any ways that we can support and pray for you. Don't forget to like and subscribe to see more video updates from us. Just click the subscribe button below. That's all for now. See you next time.